This decree and message and warning is for Google. You're trying to extort my space and make me pay for these people's space in your Google Space network. So you are being charged with capital murder, premeditated murder too, of Mabel Gray. And also the RICO Act, the organized crime racketeering that you've been doing over the last 43 years with the government and everyone else. Google paid, you will not be getting paid anything. You have to pay out, and you have to pay for the space of these people if you want these people to be anywhere. This is not my job to pay for these people or anyone else's job to pay for these people. You are trying to extort my space and hold it ransom. So therefore, we're charging you for that. And that is under the RICO Act. And you will be charged with the RICO Act. Google. No more. These are appellate judges that are making these decisions concerning this case and civil rights and hate crimes and murder and the music decisions on identity theft and plagiarizing. So therefore, these regular common judges like Coots, she's just a magistrate that's a crooked judge, more like a thug judge, and Cooper, Kirkpatrick, O'Connell, and O'Connor. So, we are not, going by their crooked rules. We're going by the book. And this is what I go by as myself being Michael J. Dean and the judge in this. I'm going by the book. Nothing but the book. Because the book don't lie and it don't change. The terms and it's still the same. Like Roe versus Wade. It doesn't change. It doesn't change at all. So therefore, these decisions, these will be new decisions made by judges that can make the final decision in the new world. On this day of July 9th, 2023, I decree and order that the arresting officers that were rangers for the Gloria Bland case be arrested for murder. That was not something that you would do in a traffic stop to bring the culprit in that you are stopping, or the person in that you are stopping, dead. They were dead when they came into this station, in the motor pool underground station that they have as far as garage. She was limp and she was already dead. She wasn't a person that would kill herself. She wasn't hung in her cell like they said. She was dead before she came there, so she was raped and murdered. And those arresting officers are accused. And that is the decree that the judge rules. Jimmy Johns, you should have known better than to. Now you understand, United States of America, that you are in violation of atrocities and crimes, including hate crimes, premeditated capital murder too, and a lot of RICO crimes that involve identity theft and the breakage of the Constitution, judicial system, and the legislation. With your acts with Jay-Z and Dr. Dre being a part of your killing unit in the government, you are in violation of all these atrocities and crimes for the last 43 years, and you've stolen Michael Dean's money and stolen his rights for anything that he has copyrighted at the Copyrights Office in the United States of America. His royalties and everything has been taken at these extortionist distribution houses. So you're in violation of the RICO Act, and we charge you with that. You will be arrested and convicted and put away. Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. Now the judge is driving this, and I decree that there will be the RICO Act put on America and the countries that were involved into the organized crime and racketeering that they had over Mrs. Gray, Mabel Gray, killing her for the MABEL. She is the MABLE. The common pleas is guilty, racketeering. Adam with the U.S. District Attorney, racketeering. Kim Hoots, racketeering. Ed Gaines, racketeering. And as follows: Pittsburgh, Art Rooney, racketeering, and Pompiani, Peduto, and Obama, racketeering. Hillary, racketeering. Nancy, racketeering. And you will be charged with these charges. I'm driving this, and therefore you're caught because I investigated this. Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge, and there you go, judge. Because you got racketeering, and it ain't. Upon going out to see what the evidence was about on site, on the scene, we see now that Wilkinsburg definitely was a part of a racketeers organization that led back to the government of the United States. So that meant that we have to perform acts of the RICO because the government allowed the Constitution, judicial system, and the legislation to be broken over the last 43 years. With Jay-Z and Dr. Dre being a part of that, with Art Rooney, Kim Hoots, Ed Gaines, and factions in Pittsburgh like the Common Pleas Court and the Sheriff Department, who rudely evicted Mabel Gray illegally, the MABLE, and for the MABEL, Gray, who murdered the MABLE. So therefore, we're going to charge them with racketeering and organized crime and capital murder. Upon going out to see what the evidence was about on site, on the scene, we see now that Wilkinsburg definitely was a part of a racketeers organization that led back to the government of the United States. So that meant that we have to perform acts of the RICO because the government allowed the Constitution, judicial system, and the legislation to be broken over the last 43 years. With Jay-Z and Dr. Dre being a part of that, with Art Rooney, Kim Hoots, Ed Gaines, and factions in Pittsburgh like the Common Pleas Court and the Sheriff Department, who rudely evicted Mabel Gray illegally, the MABLE, and for the MABEL, Gray, who murdered the MABLE. So therefore, we're going to charge them with racketeering and organized crime and capital murder on this day, Monday, the 9th of July. Pittsburgh has been evicted from any activity that has to do with Mabel Gray or Michael J. Dean or anything with the New World Order. They decided to stay in the Old World Order and be judged for racketeering, murder, prostitution with kids, and other dangerous crimes that they were enacting. It's time for you to understand that no one's going for that anymore, and you will answer for your crimes. Even the U.S. District Attorney Adam in Pittsburgh, who did not lift a finger to help this woman, MABLE, Mabel Gray. She was the one accosted, and she is the victim of the MABEL, who you arbiter and caught into her legacy every time. So you will be charged on this day, Monday, the 9th of July. Pittsburgh has been evicted from any activity that has to do with Mabel Gray or Michael J. Dean or anything with the New World Order. They decided to stay in the Old World Order and be judged for racketeering, murder, prostitution with kids, and other dangerous crimes that they were enacting. It's time for you to understand that no one's going for that anymore, and you will answer for your crimes. Even the U.S. District Attorney Adam in Pittsburgh, who did not lift a finger to help this woman, MABLE, Mabel Gray. She was the one accosted, and she is the victim of the MABEL, who you arbiter and caught into her legacy every time. So you will be charged